Hi friends, let's see what wants to come up for you. No, I don't want all these cards, spirits. Clear messages, please. Yeah, this seems right. Oh, fantastic. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You have done the hard work of learning. Okay, you have done your homework, I heard. Okay, you have finished your internship, I heard. Great. And you have passed out with great grades. Okay, great grades. Fantastic. Wow, this is another beautiful card in this deck, especially. Right, you have learned the art of manifesting using your mindset, clarity of thought, and the power and force behind your actions coming from a space of purity, okay, and honesty. The Queen of Swords is very upright, okay. Thoughtful decisions, wise decisions, okay. Not looking back, but looking forward to creating the world of your dreams, which may include traveling as well as buying a new car. You may have one or two projects that are of great importance to you. Your personal passions, I heard. Yeah, your personal passions. Yeah, out of which one you're really focusing on. I see. This is, you may have to travel, or you dream of traveling. Yes, you dream of traveling, of getting out of your comfort zone. Now you're no longer scared. You're no longer the student. You have mastered the art. You are the master now. You are no longer a student. You are the teacher. Okay. You are done playing small. Okay. Getting limited in your comfort zone. Getting bothered by what other people are saying. You know. See, did you notice there is a heart here? There is a heart here, and there is a heart here. What I'm getting is that you do follow your heart, okay, but you don't let your heart, your emotions call the shots anymore. That is wisdom. Up till a certain age, being emotional, I heard the emotional fool, sorry, no, I mean it in a good way. That's all very well, but at one point of time, sometimes we learn our lessons in the most difficult ways. That in this world, to get ahead requires you to be a little ruthless. Okay, we are talking about the lion here. Okay, the king of jungle is not at the mercy of anyone. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Do I want to take this reversed? Yeah. Okay. You lost a lot of wealth. Somebody stole your money, literally. And how they stole it? By making an emotional, well, misleading you emotionally. And you getting caught in the web of lies and deceit. Because you trusted them too much. You were innocent. You were naive. You were such a lamb. And now you're a lion. You can eat them up for breakfast, lunch and dinner. But this has not been an easy journey, okay? This has been so painful. From the 10 of Swords to get into the strength is quite remarkable, okay? Quite remarkable. And I think you didn't have much help or support from anybody. You had to start from scratch, okay? You may have been uprooted from where you felt safe and secure and sure, where you felt you belonged, but you understood that where you feel safe and secure is exactly where your enemy has their swords out. Yeah. Yeah, somebody attacked your safety, by the way. Somebody attacked your root chakra in the most worst possible manner. A nest is what? A home, right? So and the roots, so maybe you were uprooted. Yeah, that would be the worst thing that can happen to you, right? To lose your home. You had great hopes and desires. You learned the hard way that those who look as if they are on your side are sometimes not on your side. That has been your lesson. So now in every situation, in every relationship, you are applying more of your brains and less of your heart, which is very good. Okay, I'm telling you, which is very good. That is how you're coming to your strength. Okay. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, we have the strength, trying to close the mouth of the lion. And with the swords here in the Four of Swords, you learned not to let other people's opinions affect you so much. Earlier, they really could make you miserable with their words. Yeah, see, miserable with their words. Again, the feeling of, something in the ground, something very foundational being lost, being taken from you. Thievery. I heard the word thievery, and I'm seeing the word prison. So somebody really restricted and limited you. Yeah. Now you have freed yourself. What a journey it has been. Not an easy one. But the most beautiful part about this is that even as you became smarter, sharper, you didn't become a complete predator. Okay? You became very feminine. You balanced your masculine and feminine to come into your own strength and power, to use your brains to make a decision even as you followed your heart. So no rash decisions, no rash actions. Whatever you do now, you use your brains, you pause, okay? You pause. Nobody can play on your emotions anymore. Look at do you see something common over here? She's looking here with such desolation, such a feeling of loss, okay, at what she has lost. Here she is wistfully looking out of the window. Here in the Ten of Swords, she's walking away towards barren land actually, okay. Here she's looking out into the sea. Here look at the way she is. She has learned to empower herself. Okay. She has learned to empower herself, to not put her trust in the wrong people, places and things. Okay. She has loved herself back to being the strong person. And where is she going with all of this? I'm more concerned with this Ace of Pentacles being reversed. Okay, so it seems to me you had to go back to school, study the basics and fundamentals about money and manifesting money. Okay, yes, and now from a student you have become the wise one. I won't say you've become a teacher, but definitely you are your own teacher. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah. By the way, people love the way you look. You don't look anything like what all tragedies you have been through. Okay, you look hot and happening, babes. Yeah, you look smarter. If anything, you look more sexier. Wow. Yes. My eyes are drawn to the infinity symbol. Yeah. And this cushion feels like a snake. So what a transformation. Maybe your kundalini awakened. Yeah. It's a painful journey. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we have some beautiful cards. I'm getting such a great vibe. I want to put the King of Cups over here. Okay. And look at the theme of, she's looking out into the sea. There's a sea here. Okay. Sound healing comes to mind. Okay. Sound healing comes to mind. But my favorite at the moment is this Tower card. Can you see it? Let me put it here where you can see it. Yeah. You have broken. You have broken all molds of all the limiting restrictions that people put on you on what you can or cannot do. Okay. You have literally okay, so these, obviously, if these people got away by doing what they did, they might have some kind of power. Okay, whether it was a power of position, whether it was a power of connection, whether it was the power of money, whatever it was, they tried to really keep you out. They really tried to keep you, I'm getting homeless. Okay, but how you have defied logic, how you have defied and uprooted their plans, okay, to become this strength, and I'll tell you one more thing. I noticed this is 8 and this is 8, so this is definitely about you making your own money just when they thought they have left you penniless with nothing to survive on. Oh my god, you have given them the shock of their life. First, that you're still alive, and second, you're still thriving, and third, you have not become anything like them. When you go through so much hate and trauma, you might become like the people who tortured you. But no, you have maintained your purity. And that is what is the glow that you have. And how they hate that glow. They cannot stand the glow that you have. You are glowing and they don't like it. What an unexpected thing. They were trying to burn you down, literally. I don't know. Yeah. They wanted to control your life, okay? To make you so miserable. But you freed yourself. And they cannot believe it. You freed yourself by meditating. Okay, I'm not even going to say by doing anything trauma healing, ancestral healing. No, you did it by meditating. That's how you calm down the storm of your emotions. Because these people were playing on your emotions. They were playing on your, don't get angry with me, playing on your foolishness, on your emotional weaknesses. Okay, I even heard seducing you with fake promises of great love and great loyalty. Oh, they pulled a fast one on you. But you showed them who you are. They cannot believe that you are alive and doing well. Yeah. They cannot believe it. That the best laid plans have gone for a toss. Now they are looking at you differently. They are thinking, who is this girl and how has this happened? This is not the one we knew. Obviously, there's a divine hand over your head. Look at the infinity symbol and, you protecting your crown chakra. Yeah. They may have attacked your crown chakra with the tower, okay? Resorted to spell work. God, horrible people. Horrible, horrible. But you did have animal friends, I'm getting that. Animals became your friends. Although you may not be an animal person, animals became your friends. They became your messengers. They brought you signs and symbols, okay? Yeah? They carried you through this. They carried your ancestors with all these crows, okay? Yeah. You may have taken time to isolate, to think and understand. You have faced a lot of storms all alone, not knowing what to do and what not to do. You have gone through a lot of inner conflict. Every time you thought of doing this, you would have reasons to not do it. So that was such a continuous battle and inner conflict that you went through. You may have started projects which you may not have seen through to completion. Okay? Because your energy was getting pulled in different directions. So you could not focus. You lost your focus. Without focus, how can you manifest? You even went into, I'm looking at the moon, you may have gone into survival mode. So there was nothing about you achieving big, you were just trying to survive. Yeah. And I was about to mention the staircase here. Okay. The staircase, the steps here and the steps here. Yes. This may have been somebody who had a lot of, somebody who was very conservative and traditional and expected you to toe the line. Okay? Somebody who came from a space of, you do what I tell you to do and that's that. With the devil and this, somebody definitely misused their power. Abuse of power, I see. The head of an organization, possibly. But you stood firm. You stood firm, and now you are focused on your one want. There is one passion, one desire, one ambition, one goal, one dream that you are giving. All of you, even though you don't feel prepared, even though you don't feel you have the necessary training, expertise, even then, this is something that you want to venture into. You are no longer allowing yourself to be limited by anything or anybody. Okay, you reach that point where you have more appreciation for this gift of life and how you owe yourself. You owe yourself to give yourself the chance, the opportunity to do what you love and be financially strong and secure. Okay? So yes, some memories may haunt you. Yeah, we have the reversed King of Wands. Definitely somebody who, and see, we have the reversed Lion here. So definitely there was somebody in a position of power and authority. Somebody, and I keep getting the theme of seduction. Sorry, it's coming through very strongly. Yeah, they would like you to be impulsive, okay, and run towards them. Nothing doing. You aren't making that kind of mistakes. Oh, reverse Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. You're not doing anything of that sort anymore. This may even be some kind of a healer, or with the Hierophant, it's like somebody who is, I heard the cult leader, so I have to say it. So maybe there's something over there. Don't come for me, I'm just saying, just giving the messages. Take what resonates, don't bother with the other things. Yeah. I'm getting you're not even looking for a partner. You're really not interested in looking for a partner. The only thing you want is how to make your money, how to become financially stable and secure. Okay? And leave a legacy for somebody. Although I don't think you have children, but maybe you're going to adopt, or maybe you're going to, what's that I'm getting? Donate to some organization that looks out for these abandoned orphaned kids. Okay? And ensure that they have a great future. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you are not allowing anyone to mislead you anymore. Good for you. Good for you. Great for you. Okay? You may have isolated yourself from certain friends even. Okay? Who proved that they were not loyal. Their loyalty was questionable. Maybe a group of 3. Maybe you were a group of 3. Yeah. Yes. It was a horrible time for you when you got manipulated by the people you trusted. I think your friends were used. Okay? Your friends were the informants. Yeah? They may have spied on you, although we don't have the Page of Swords yet. But yes, it was an unhealthy competition. You may not have realized how much your friends envied you. There was something about you that was very powerful. Okay? And now they want you to come back and play that dirty game with them yet again, but you are not available for anything of that sort. I told you, we have the Three of Pentacles. You aren't giving your energy to anyone unless you are getting an equal energy exchange. You have become very, very, very smart about who you collaborate with. Yeah, you're not investing in, now you're finding your friends immature, so you're not investing in that kind of stuff anymore. Even though you may be young and inexperienced, you find them to be silly, frankly speaking. So you may have let go of a lot of friends. Yes, indeed, because you have matured into the Queen of Pentacles. I told you something about the money. Something about the money kept coming to me, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, after all this drama, you're sitting pretty with your coin, which is something that you need to watch out for, because a lot of people would love to take your coin away. Okay, they will resort to anything with the reversed Hierophant or reverse Magician. You know where that is going, right? I'm not gonna say it. You know what that is. Heavy manipulation, heavy spell work. Okay, but you are so confident. You're so cool. Look at you. You're so cool. You know why? Because you got your antennas out there into the other realms, connecting to your higher self, from which you're getting your downloads about what to do, what not to do, who to do it with, and who to not do it with. Yes, I told you, you've become the emperor. You've become the emperor, and you're ready to go to battle. You're ready to go to war. Fantastic. Your root chakra, they attacked your root chakra. Didn't I say your root chakra has come into complete balance? Okay, you're no longer insecure, you're no longer afraid. You are very, very, very sure. You are using more of your brains, more of following your passion, but you're not allowing anyone to manipulate your emotions in any way. You are smart, you're composed, you're strategic, you're cunning. Oh, I love this. The masculine, the feminine. What a beautiful balance. Yeah, people can keep trying. Yes, I told you, people can keep trying, and we have, I love what is coming up. We have the Empress to the Emperor. I told you, you balance your feminine and masculine. Oh wow, this is absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking at all the moons in the Eight of Pentacles, and I'm looking at this one moon. Okay, this is what you have become, from here to here to here to here. Wow, nobody has, and I'm, one second, let me, things start channeling so fast. You're seeing the round here, you're seeing the round here, the round here, and the round here, the globe traveling. I believe you are getting out of the clutches of these people. You already got out of the clutches of these people, and they cannot believe it for the life of them. Okay, and you have become the Empress from somebody whose root chakra was totally torn and damaged. Today, somebody who didn't have a home. Today you are ruling an empire. Oh my God, you have properties. You have a very, very beautiful home, a dream that you always had. It's possible that you have invested in properties in different countries even. You have gone international. I'm getting the feeling international is the word that keeps coming to mind. Yes. 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 People are always trying, okay, and they will keep on trying. They will keep on trying their dirty little tricks. You are not going to allow them to control your life. So they feel such fury. They feel such fury that they can no longer control you, that all their plans, all the things that they planned in the steals of the night to attack when you least expect it, none of those things are working for you. Come on, you're the Emperor. You know how the game is played. You're the Empress. You're receiving the blessings. Here you create your blessings, here you receive your blessings, and here with strength you maintain your blessings. How amazing is that? By having great control over your emotions, going deep within. Yes, you're your own best friend. Okay, you are no longer this dreamy person anybody could mislead. I told you. Okay, and just the card that oh, look at the colors here and here, so beautiful. And I told you are going international, and I was about to say we don't have the world card, and here comes the world card. Okay, this is your time for name and fame. I have to take this out because we had the Queen of Swords and now we have the King of Swords. You had a lot of help from your ancestors. Okay, and somebody was watching out for you all the while. You have gotten out of procrastination, okay, and all your boredom, I would say, to get into your money. You're focused on your money so beautifully. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm telling you, you are going international. Okay, whatever you're doing, you're going international. You're not playing small. The Empress builds houses that will last a generation. Nothing flimsy for you. You may even have been on a false twin flame journey. That's why this betrayal was so hard for you. Okay. Again, the theme of house. So really, you lost a lot. Okay. You stayed in your dream world and it cost you, by the way. Okay. It cost you because there was some man who manipulated everything in the most dirtiest way. So, yeah, manipulation, the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. Yeah, there was also a woman involved who may have resorted to all sorts of things, okay, making your nights miserable. They have attacked you in the night, by the way. They have attacked you in the night. Yes, emotion. I'm with the Ten of Cups. I'm finding they really, really played on your emotions. They took away all you had worked on with flowery speeches, okay, putting you down, not allowing you to see the real picture. They may have resorted to so much black magic that you may not have been able to see things, understand things, perceive things, okay. When you're under a spell like that, what is right in front of you, you cannot see. Look at her, she's free, but in the mirror what she's seeing? So that's the way they have done it, uprooting you again. Yeah, imbalance, not allowing you to know the truth, hiding, keeping secrets. They moved very fast. Okay, you had very little left. Whatever little you had, you took and you went. Yeah, you took and you went. See the snake, see the snake. Someone has been a snake in your life, but you stopped being foolish. You stopped being foolish. See, I love these two cards. Yeah, they restricted you. They made you cry a lot. Look at this, look at this. Oh my god, I have to tell the story. You may have found your own self. This is again giving me masculine and feminine energy. You found your focus. Look at the arrow here. You found your focus. You balanced the unhealed parts of you that could not step into your power and make the choices that you wanted to make for yourself. You finally did it. Okay, and though it was very dark along the way, you chose yourself. And boy, that was such a big gamble. And did it pay off? Yes, because it transformed you forever and ever. Never can you go back to being who you were. Never can you be manipulated into anything. You're too smart. You're too calculative now. And you have learned to look at your money properly. You keep eye on your finances. This is frankly speaking about your money. Yeah, you take an in-depth look at your money and you're learning to use your psychic gifts to manifest more money for yourself. Okay, earlier you may not have been able to see things clearly, but now you are so much in touch with your inner self that you are not losing sight of your goal for anything or anybody. Yeah, for anything or anybody. Fake offers, no place in your life. You are too smart, I told you. You know, it's easy to understand it is easy to underestimate the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords has got ideas, okay? The Page of Swords has got a sharp tongue. The Page of Swords is an eternal student. Even as you become a teacher, you don't stop learning. And this is the feeling I'm getting from this. Okay? Yeah? They may have spied on you. Nothing came out of it. Why? Because you are the light. You yourself are the light. The moment you turned your back on these people, that's when you found your own self. That's when you found your passion. That's when you found your drive. That's when you became you. And you are coming across as somebody so beautiful, so knowledgeable. You really are in the limelight. Okay, what they wanted to finish, okay, forever and ever. I don't know if they buried you. Okay, not in the literal terms, but really they may have buried you in the problems and you may have drowned. Okay, never to come out alive, but here you are. God, look at that. Look at the energy. Look at the energy. Look at the power. Look at the strength. Okay. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. You have come onto your own and you are free. You are free. You have become your own self and you are pursuing your passion. And your passion is what you are passionate about. You don't care about the hierophant telling you, oh, it should be this, it should be that. You have snubbed a lot of traditions, a lot of authority, because they have abused their power. Okay, they may have tried to keep you so small, thinking you would never take a chance on yourself. But you took. You are brilliant. Your intelligence is something that they are totally in awe of. Okay? You have used your brains to become a person so well known that they are dying of shame. I'm getting the feeling they are dying of shame They cannot believe this has happened. A part of them feels it is whatever they did to you is what drove you to become this. And had they thrown some peanuts at you, you would have stayed small and withered into nothingness. And now you have risen like the lioness that you are. Ah, they are scared of you now. They are scared of you now, and rightly so. And you're, you know what? Energetically, you are spying on them. You know their moves, okay? You know their moves, and that is why you never miss a step. This standing on one foot, okay, on the wheel, taking this risk is no joke. You have done this. See, you can see the white and black here. You have done this by doing a lot of inner work to balance your energies. You went behind them in some ways. I'm not able to shake off that feeling. You have pursued them, and something you have done, said, communicated that stopped all their plans effectively. They got scared. You did something. You said something. You had an idea, and that idea you implemented, and you blocked them. You blocked all their future plans to finish you. You know, you are coming across somebody who will now finish them. I like it. You should. You should. You're going to be their karma. Oh, you're going to be their karma. They are not seeing this coming. Good for you. Great for you. I'm so happy for you. Great. I'm very happy with this reading. Wow. I'm so proud of you. Great. Great going. Great going. I'm hearing keep your eye on the money. And with that, I leave you. Bye.